Howdy, 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 howdy. Pin this post. Yes, pin this post. How are we? Oh! If Cole died, how would we find out? Do you know if our flightliner? I've actually thought of that. That is a wild thing you've said, because I have actually thought about it. I have thought about, like, if I die, like, how would you know about it? I'm not too sure how you would know about it. It's a weird one, isn't it? You'd have to, because you don't have any connections to my fam. I guess somebody would have to reach out to Batesy. One of you would have to reach out and find Batesy online somewhere and ask Batesy, is Cole dead? Or Batesy might get out in touch with you guys, say, oh, you know what? Guess what, guys? There's no show this week because Cole's dead. That's probably the way. Batesy is the connect, unless Batesy dies before me, which is really likely, right? So, howdy. It's been a wild week, this one. Honest to God, fuck me, Jeezo. Been a wild week for me. I've nearly packed in. I've been resurrected. I'm kind of like let me get rid of this spread eagle. I'm resurrected. Actually, I'm kind of like I'm like your Jesus. I feel as I'm your Jesus. Actually, I've been resurrected. But let's get them in. Right then. Fucking honestly, a wild one this week. Flatliner first in. That is big praise from Flatliner, because like Flatliner's busy making his salmon salad. Do you know what I mean? He's busy. We've got Ian Just, the artist formerly known as Mark McQueen, says hi. That cold beer looks good. Oh, it is a day for cold beers. I've got a couple as well. Although I say beers and walk in the outdoors would criticise me and say that they're not beers. We've got it's me, Abbas T. Yo. Cole's not even here yet, says Ian. Slacking. Shall I call him to remind him? And that's when we got that. It's called dead. How would we know? Mrs. Cumberbatch. Mrs. Cumberbatch. Mrs. Cumberbatch is in the house. Mrs. Cumberbatch here. Walk any outdoors. He says, what does walking outdoors say? He says, good morning. I was just pissing by your door. If you get that reference, good morning. I was pissing by your door. Let me know. You get 5 points. I'm throwing points out early, and we are a YouTube only channel now. YouTube only this week, anyway. Points. If you know I was pissing by your door, the first one that tells me the reference, I came straight up there with Richie saying hello. Does it come up with the other one? But I saw Richie say it. Richie gets 5 points. Hello. My elder brother lives in Hawaii, and I asked him about this. He refuses to elaborate. I don't know what that means. Richie's in. PT Richie. Howdy, Richie lad. Evening all, says Elaine. Thinking of you today, Elaine. Well done. Yeah, thoughts at you. Giving thoughts at you. I'm not going to say any more, but thoughts are at you. Nobody, my Jesus non-believer. Nobody, my Jesus. The thing is, when I read things behind, I see stuff very quickly, and I switch topics very quickly as well. But yes. We got Kaz. Hola. Jesus, I had fucking 2,000 years fucking later. Oh, because I made myself as a Jesus reference, didn't I? I did. Oh, Kitty Cat's in. Even all. Hello. Yes. Actually, you can all get points for hello. Oh, look at you all here. Do you know what? I didn't know whether anybody would be here. I have had a tough week, guys. Honest to God, I've had a fucking tough week. I know it's only been a week since we last spoke, but things have changed quite a lot in this week. On the men's set front, I was a hero On Saturday night, Elaine was there for 5 hours of it. I was a hero. Fucking hell, big hero. And then I was suddenly zeroed. It was wild. Wild, wild, wild. We got Mr. P. Saturday was so good as well, though. It was such a great evening. We're going to cover it. But hello. Drinking the Lomza tonight. No coffee. The Lomza. What's Lomza walking outdoors? Ian comes in with it's a hello. Yes, it was a hello. Hello is I was pissing by your door. Yeah, it was. Well done. I did see the first person. The first person was Richie. How is Richie? Richie, see you now and again, pal. Great to see you back. Always tracking you on X. Always good to see you, pal. So I hope you're doing well, mate. I hope you're doing well. Elaine, you were with me on Saturday night as well for 5 hours. So that's 5 points for Elaine. She gets 5 points. I'm on YouTube on my phone now because the internet in my house is shit and the chat panel is gone. Right, well, we're here. I don't know if I should go hair. Look at the state of that hair. Fucking hell. But it is warm. Is everybody else feeling warm? Fuck me. It is warm. Pish beer, different flavours. I've just finished the pear one. Not so great at the moment, but we carry on. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Dude, you want to chat? I'll tell you what, I'm going to keep my hat off. And you're going to have to see this. It's half sweaty, half coconut oil. I put coconut oil in my hair because I'm kind of like I'm quite Moana like that. So this is it looks sweaty, but it's actually coconut oily. Look at me. I'm on the water as well, says Elaine. Hold on your hats. Well, I've got a little quiff. I'm going to leave the quiff. Great to see you all. Thank you so much for being here. Honestly, God, I really, 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 really appreciate you being here. Richie, I hope you're well, pal. I genuinely hope you're well, mate. If you need a chat, obviously, just drop me a DM and we can chat. We've chatted in the past. We put coconut oil everywhere. Cat puts it. It's not cats. Kaz puts it everywhere. We're here in Bonnie, Scotland, though. Missing my boat in Spain. Kitty Cat is just back from Spain. For anyone overcome with optimism after the England-Croatia game. We're going to get into all that. That should have said Polish beer, not pish. Oh, I thought pish is a Scottish term. Walk any outdoors. Pish means piss in Scotland. I've got a weekend whiskey and coke, and I've got a couple of cheap beers. We're going to have a good show. We're going to have a good show. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have a good laugh. Right? That's what I bring. This is what I bring to the table. That's all I bring. This is what I bring to the table. Right? I've been playing Vindaloo continuously. Well, Vindaloo, Elaine, is from... I was educated on this. Vindaloo is for Lily Allen's dad, Keith Allen, and like Kaz and the Boss T, like, know him. Like, how wild's that? How wild's that? Total wild. Right, cover special. Need to let it run twice. On the cover tonight. That quiff is a bit Supermanish, isn't it? I'm going to leave it though. I'm going to leave it. It's fucking warm, man. It's like muggy. It is so muggy today. I went out today and done a ruck. And I've done a video on the ruck. And I posted my video on the ruck. I hope you saw it. On what the ruck. It's so warm. Like, when you go on holiday, to a hot place, right? The hot place is always hot. Therefore, there's no moisture in the ground. It's hot, right? So it's just hot. But in England, when it gets hot, like, the moisture's in the air, and it's like feels like tropical. It's horrid. Not overcome with anything about the England game. World Cup bores me. Something not right. Would sooner watch cricket. Elon the trillionaire. That's 12 zeros. That's a lot of zeros, isn't it? Well, England did well, right? They did well against Croatia. Croatia in the first half. So Wednesday night, England versus Croatia, kicking off the World Cup. I had a few drinks on the evening, right? So if you received any messages on Wednesday night, they were because they were off the back of having a few drinks, right? So just bear with me with that one. England, though, conceded 2 goals from Croatia, and those 2 goals, to be fair, were cracking goals. They deserved to score them. I thought Croatia were better than us on the first half, but the second half, England were world class. England were World Cup winners in the second half, without a doubt. We were so good. We were fantastic in the second half. Yeah, the cockpit was well off, to be fair. Who said that? I can't see who said that. I've got this thing, right, where, oh, do you know what? On Saturday night, we'll get back to it. On Saturday night, we'll get to it now, actually. So anyway, tonight we're going to talk about Elon Musk. Is he the $1 trillion hero? We're going to talk about what happened to young Bob. Bob. If you know this reference, Bob. Do you get that reference? Does anybody get that reference? Bob. If you get that reference, put it in the comments. You get 5 points. Young Bob. A thing I'm really starting to tie into, right, which is about Blackadder. Well done, Mr. P. Mr. P gets it. Mr. P gets it. 5 points for Mr. P. Oh, Richie got it as well. Sorry, didn't see Richie. Richie gets it. I've already given Mr. P. Too late. Blackadder. Well done, Blackadder. See, with the that's a very Gen X thing, isn't it? Blackadder. Oh, it's fucking nearly that. Best episode ever. Bob. They brought Bob back in something. There was a Bob reference. I said that the actress as Bob was in something else not too long ago. Oh, Dave Mitchell. Dave Mitchell. Mitchell and Webb. Mitchell had a show about fucking hell. This is this is bad for me. Mitchell done a show about Shakespeare where it was like Blackadder basically, but was by Mitchell, and Bob was in it, and Bob was in it as a judge. I'm sure Bob was a judge pretending to be a man because only men could be judges. I'm sure that's right. That is a fucking wild reference from me. Wild reference. We're going to talk about Elon Musk being the $1 trillion hero. Young Bob, who got a fucking beating. He did. We're going to talk about, I'm right into this in a minute. I believe that we are in a cold civil war. And it's not like this is not a fringe thing, actually. When you look at what a cold civil war is, we are right in the middle of it. We're going to look back at Misfits. Last Saturday night was fantastic. I had such a great night last Saturday night. It was probably the best night for the channel and for Men Said, but the worst night as well because I was cancelled. I got suspended from X, which was bad. And as you can see there, Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming, and honest to God, when that does come, I'm coming. And I will be doing content on that for sure. So we're going to start off with the editorial and the new merch. Is Mark around? Is Mark McQueen, the artist formerly known as Mark McQueen? If you're there, could you give me a yes? Could Mark McQueen give me a yes? You get 5 points for a yes, Mark McQueen. That'll do you well. And tonight, we might give out prizes tonight. So this is worth fighting for. The GTA 6 release date is November the 19th. I've took the day off. It's a Thursday. Is it a Thursday? November 19th. It is. It's a Thursday. I've took the 19th and 20th off. And I am going hard. I'll be Yes, I'm here. The artist formerly known as Mark McQueen. Yeah, good or. Right, so this week's merch is the new t-shirt that I've released, which is the sexual boogeyman. On a Saturday morning, right, I watched this shit back. I've got very little recollection of what we've talked about, what we've said, who said what. Some comments come up, right, and I missed them. I have very, very little recollection. So on a Saturday morning, I get up, I go in my garage where I've got a gym, and I do weights for about an hour, hour and a half. I put my laptop there and I watch this back. And when I'm marking down my weights, like reps, weight, and then if something wild comes up, I mark it down, as in like, there we go. That's a clip. And that's what I do on a Saturday morning. So sometimes on a Saturday morning, I might send you a message and say, fucking hell, sorry dude, I didn't see your message. I didn't see that really funny comment you said, but I see you, I love you. But the one thing that really stood out was Mark McQueen being the sexual boogeyman last week. I thought it was good. So that's this week's merch. If you want a sexual boogeyman t-shirt, then please drop me a DM in X and I will arrange one to be sent out. Has the Men Said logo on the front, has the sexual boogeyman on the back, and yeah, you can be part of the adventure that we're all in. If you could do me a massive favour, right? We're not on X, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute. I'm on YouTube's. If on YouTube's, I think you can give us a thumbs up, like, because I've been reading a lot and doing a lot on vidIQ. So vidIQ is the AI for YouTube, and it's basically said that it looked at my account and it said, it looks at everything I've ever done on YouTube, and it said, right, listen, dude. I'm paraphrasing anyway. It said, listen, dude. Your live streams are never, ever, ever going to get any organic exposure. They'll never be on a presented to anybody as a thing to look at. There'll never be a notification sent. There'll never be anything, right? Ever. Because, obviously, I set this to not for kids because it's not, right? And I have profanity throughout, and I have a history of profanity. So I will never be presented to new people, is what they said. They said live streams are for your loyal audience. And that's true. It's for the good people. It's for you lot, the good-os, right? This does not grow. There's very, 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 very few new people enter the live stream, and now I know why, because this does not do the good thing. I got a Twitter suspension for suggesting we should crowdfund Keir Starmer's assassination. Fucking hell. Who said that? Is that Flatliner? Jeez, oh. That popped up on your screen, but not on the other one. Because the word assassination, probably. So yes, a thumbs up will help, but the live stream is more for the live people, right? It can't grow. I need to start doing more shorts, which I've started doing with What the Ruck, right? I've done a few What the Rucks this week. When I have a break, I'll show you What the Ruck, yeah. And I need to start doing more videos. But yeah, last Saturday was so good. Last Saturday was the Misfits event, which was Eddie Hall versus Tommy Fury. I did a live stream. I did not expect it to go on to like 12 o'clock. I thought it would be 3 hours. I started at 7 and we were still streaming at like 12:30 until I got cancelled off of X. Got suspended. During that time though, right, which is really sad, right, I got suspended when I posted a pic of my new gym bottle with the tag, look at the size of this. Got me a ban. Fucking hell. Really? Oh, my comments were deleted. That's Flatliner having Starmer's stormtroopers smashing through his door in the middle of the night. Definitely. Well, we don't know, do we? So, it was, honest to God, it was fucking. I'll be honest, it was fucking great. But it was my fault. I have been cancelled for my fault. So, what we did was, I might still have it actually, it doesn't matter. It was Misfits. So Misfits, Eddie Hall versus Tommy Fury, Ibiza final boss versus Jordan McCann, who's like this mank fucking gangster, right? Adam Brooks off of GB News, he had a good fight. There was a couple of lasses fighting. It was a good night, right? The event is really good. It's a circus. Misfits is a proper big circus, and it's so much fun. And I streamed it as a watch along. And up here, right, and about that size here, I put the video, I inverted it, and I blurred it. Thinking that, like, that was, my point was just like, oh, I'm watching this up here, I'm watching it live, this is what I'm doing, it's live. Not doing it so that like, it would be like, I trying to like circumvent and show people shit. On X though, we got 12,000 viewers. 12,000 viewers. It was fucking banging. It was a really good. I was pissed. I drank a full bottle of whiskey. I was pissed. It was banging. It was good fights. It was a circus. The drama was crazy. In between fights was crazy. New people were coming in and really cool as well. Like Elaine, thank you so much. You were there all night. But really cool new people were there. I said, like, fucking hell, this is great. This me, I didn't know who you were. They started following us, and my following count was going up. I got like 70 new followers. But some dick, some absolute fucking pleb reported us, and that report ended the Men Said show on X. 8,500 followers. 12,000. Honestly, God, 12,000. 12,000 views. It had impressions were 28,000 impressions, and there was 12,000 views. Like that's a huge stream, massive stream. It was really good fun. But round 3 of the fight, then bang, copyright was done. It was copyright because, to be fair, they are right. I did not show the screen, a tiny little screen up here, backwards and blurred. I didn't show it so people could like watch it. I just showed it so that they could see that I was watching something live. That was me thinking, right? But the rules, right? The rules were like, well, I'm showing something that like, it's not mine, and therefore suspension. I appealed it. The next day they came back and said, like, fuck off. So I've lost that 8,500 account. And here I am now. 62 followers. I'm starting again. But we live and we learn. And we learn that Mark is the sexual boogeyman. That's my point. Mark is the sexual boogeyman. But what, honest to God, what a fucking great night it was. I had so much fun. Even it was 5 hours of really good fun. It was brilliant. It really was a fucking great night. And I'm doing it again. I won't have the thing up there, right? But the next Misfits, I'll definitely be doing a watch along. There'll be no way to claim that I'm doing anything wrong. And do you know what's really wild? X was just like suspended, cancel your account. YouTube gives a warning, and I've been on and YouTube just like, hey mate, you can't do it. You've got a warning. It's a 3-strike rule. I've got 1 strike. So in YouTube, you think they'd be the ones who'd be more on it. X is just like, fuck you, you're done. So I need to really kind of like limit the amount of effort I put into growing on X, because there are some accounts like X and TikTok, right? You make one slight mistake, and they just cancel you. I had 15,000, 16,000 followers on TikTok in 2024, and I took the piss out of Biden because he was being a spaz, and I just got cancelled. Fucking done. YouTube, as much as YouTube gets a load of hassle, at least they have like a framework that gives you a bit of like leeway, where like X and TikTok just fucking cancel you. So gotta be careful. Adam looked like he was hit. He did look. He had a massive welt under his eye, didn't he? 46-year-old fella. 46-year-old fella though, doing his business. Right. Righty. So that's my wars this week. So this week I was like, kind of like, fucking hell. Am I still doing this shit? Should I still stream? Do people care? And then starting on a new account, right? So my new account, where is it? Here it is. I've went from last year I had 12,500 followers. I lost 4,000 followers in a year, but they must have been either bots or follow for followers or people who didn't like us. That's fine. But when I got to 8,500, it stabilised, right? And 8,500 was like kind of, oh, here we are, and it was going up and down. Like, oh, this is at my baseline. I'm now on 62. Got 62. 162. The algorithm on YouTube is dirge, though. Yeah. YouTube is it all is, man. So the thing is, like, Kenny, it's wild how like some people like break through, right? Like some people break through, and it's hard to understand why they do, because like, the content isn't particularly good. And I do think that you just have to love the game. And like this week, I could have easily wrapped up this week after losing my big account, but I love the game. I'm a player. I'm a player. I'm here for the game. So it's time to start again. And I think if you do that, then it'll all be good. I've been at just over 3,000 for many years. Nothing seems to make any difference, despite my genius. You are a genius, Flatliner. I do keep tracks of your genius comments as well. The other thing as well I like to say is, for the boys, right? Like, as soon as I see anybody, of any of you lot who's on here, post something, I just like it. It doesn't matter what you've said. It could be totally controversial. I just give it a thumbs up. I just fucking bang it. I just bang in a like. Just make sure that everybody that I know is getting likes. I don't know what that does. I lose loads because I don't follow back. Well, ladies are in a good spot to be getting followers. But it depends what you want to do with it. Do you know what I mean? Like for me, I want to grow. Like grow the show. That's what I want to do. For laughs. But listen, there's plenty of us here. I really appreciate you all. Thank you so much. So, without further ado, let's get to the content. Fucking hell. Elon Musk. $1 trillion heaver. What do you think of Elon? Right? The richest man there's ever been. Elon Musk. I've read his biography as well. Well, one of his biographies. The biography that I read was by like a third party who convinced him to give some details over, but he wasn't particularly happy about it. And in what I read, and I believe it to be true, like Elon is a fucking dick. Like as a dude, he is a dick. He demands absolute insanity from his people. He really expects stupid shit from the people who work for him. Yeah, Kenny lad. Well, that's the thing, right? So none of my content shows up on your feed. So I checked that out. I checked that out with vidIQ, and vidIQ said, like, dude, you're not for kids. You're high on profanity, right? You sometimes show tits, and you show a lot of violence, right? You aren't being presented to anybody new. You have to grow on social media and bring them to YouTube. Like, social media doesn't help. I mean, Instagram is so frustrating. I push loads out on Instagram, and I kind of get past 50 people. Like, I have the lowest social media following than anyone. I mean, I could set up an account today for my dog. Right, my dog would beat me tomorrow. It's wild. I don't know whether I'm doing something wrong, or just it's just not worth watching. But I've read the Elon Musk biography that tracks him from being a kid all the way through like PayPal, Tesla, SpaceX, and you're on the fence. And you're right to be on the fence, right? Because of two things, right? He has done amazing things, without a doubt. And the way that he is to get the things done, right? There is no way anybody else could have done them other than him or someone like him. But to be around him or to work for him is an absolute nightmare. Because he expects you to be able to do the impossible. He expects you to be like him. When I read the biography, right, there's a story where there was an engineer at SpaceX and his missus was having a baby. And he was like, he got the phone call, I'm going to hospital. And he was like, fuck, I'm going. And Elon was like, whoa, where you going, man? He was like, my wife's like, fucking, she's off to the hospital now to give birth. And that she's giving birth, you aren't. Where you going? You aren't going anywhere. He was like, dude, I'm going off to be with my wife. He's like, no. So the person had to leave. He just went, fuck you, and had to leave SpaceX. But when you read the biography, that's like just story after story after stories like that. Now, he's a trillionaire. Now, his trillions are locked up in SpaceX and Tesla and X and all that. But he will sleep and does sleep on the factory floor in offices. He's not big on material things. He's not. He's just an absolute fucking crazy lunatic / genius. And he splits opinion. People fucking hate him. The left hate him for all of the wealth that he's created, right? But that wealth is tied up in new rockets, going into space, fucking mad. And then the rockets, size of space buildings, coming back down and being caught by robo hands. That's not being done ever. Nobody, NASA ain't doing that, right? He's doing it. He created the electric car industry. Yes, there's been he's got Asperger's. I say he's got proper Asperger's as well. Grade A Asperger's. The electric car industry was going anywhere. Tesla created it. Think about what you want. He created it with X, free speech. If we didn't have X, as much I've just slagged it off. If you didn't have X, you wouldn't have free speech, and we wouldn't know about loads of shit that happens in the country. It's wild. He's building fucking robots as well. He's got these wild robots that's coming up, Optimus, and he is one of the, not the top one, but he's one of the main AI guys that's kicking off. It's like, I don't know. I think he's great because I don't have to work for him. I'm just seeing how he's trying to push all of civilization forward, and nobody comes close. Nobody. His dog's account is apparently the dogs. He's a bit weird. He's got Asperger's. I'd follow your dog's account. My dog's account seems a bit demonic because of his family, though. My cat pics get more likes than my workout progress pics. I tell you what, right? If you want an account, right, to really smash numbers, stick on pictures of dogs or tits. That is it, right? That is the way. Maybe X is to entrap people with wrong opinions. X is the town square of absolute chaos, innit? It's a hard. That's why when I lost my my account last Saturday, I wasn't massively upset, which I should be, but I wasn't massively because I thought, at least I might get a bit of a break from X because X is hard work. I probably have Asperger's, but I'm not a trillionaire with it. Well, that's where you go, Mr. P. You need to turn your Asperger's into $1 trillion lifestyle. I love dags. Dags! Kitty cat loves dags. Cat, what dags? Have you got any dags? You've got cats at the minute, haven't you? Obviously, proper tits. Mine don't get any likes. Tell you what, though, Richie, I'll tell you this, man. Is a man talking to another man, no homo, it's just cool, right? You do look good in a set of Rocky shorts. I'll give you that. Oh, Richie. I did read, though, Richie, you're having a bit of a crisis of confidence where you're a bit sick of your job at the minute. I keep track of you all, guys, right? I keep track of you all. Richie wasn't too sure today, right, whether the gym work is working for him. He did get a good compliment from somebody who said, "Oh, I've not seen you for a while, Richie lad." Right? Listen, I keep an eye on all of yous. You are all as me as the. You alright? Which hammer? Me as a digital Jesus, right? Keeps a track of everybody. I do keep a total track of you all. And Richie lad, I did see it today. I did watch you, and I seen your crisis of confidence. So I get you, pal. I get you. You do something. Thank you. I've often thought Musk might be playing for the other team. He's got like 19 kids. Yeah, mate, it's getting a dry guy. But the good thing is you're able to do exercising, yeah. That's the big thing, getting exercise done. Anyway, I think the point of this one is I think Elon is a hero. I think he's $1 trillion hero. Totally. Right. This is a biggie, this. Works for bad guys of a homo. Works for bad guys of a homo. Who said that? Did I say that? Ian works for bad guys of a homo. So you said Ian works for bad guys of a homo. Right, next is this. The Cold War. I think there is a cold civil war. I really do. I did a short on it when I was on What the Ruck. I hope you all watching What the Ruck, by the way. Right? I hope everyone's watching What the Ruck. What the Ruck is my daily reflections. I go out on a morning-ish, right? I go out in the morning and I carry either £25 or £50. That's what I carry on my back. And I go on a ruck, which is a weighted march, right? And this is something that the US, the UK soldiers do. Even the Roman soldiers would ruck. And Roman soldiers would ruck with about 50 odd pound actually. So I've checked that out. I do daily rucks. And on one of my What the Rucks this week, I talked about the cold civil war. Yup, that true is here in Glasgow. We are boiling point a bit. The bat and shoulders, my bat and shoulders are doing alright, actually. I'm doing alright with it, to be fair. So, the cold. I thought I was genius, right? I thought it was fucking genius. I thought I coined this phrase. I thought I was the first person ever to think of this. But the Cold War, right? The Cold War was America and the US, right? Were fighting for power, fighting for dominance. But they were doing so without a shot fired. I'm sure loads of people got killed by assassins and fucking spies and shit. But they were trying to control shit through propaganda, misinformation, all that type of shit, right? Now I think that is happening now in the UK, but at the civil level. And I typed this in. They said, "Oh, what's a cold civil war?" And Grok threw back, basically saying, like, "All right, this is what a cold civil war is." And I said, "All right, Grok, are we in one?" And Grok was a bit like, "Oh no, not really." And I said, but like the government's against us." And then actually, after about 5 minutes of back and forth with Grok was like, actually, we are in a cold civil war." And what that means is that we now have, and this is true, this genuinely is true, like in the UK we have massive like division. Really, we are polar apart as well. This wasn't when I was like, not just like a kid, but like teen in my 20s. Everybody seemed to be on the same page and just like pushing the same direction. Everybody did. Everybody was going the same direction. Like, that's what's mad. There wasn't like all this like fragmentation and like total polarization. Everybody was pushing in the same direction, right? And that's how I said on me the short, like World War One and World War Two, when shit went down and men and women were called up to defend their country. They did so because they had a country to defend. But now we are so polar. We are split down the middle. And politically it's left and right or whatever. Or I reckon it's just right or wrong, to be fair. Good or bad. Honestly, that's how I see it as. But things are different now. Things are really wild and really, really different. And we are in a cold civil war. Because the amount of misinformation, the amount of propaganda that's pushed, any topic that gets thrown out, people are really divided. And they're angry as well. Like, battle lines have been drawn. And then you have, you're right, sorry. And you have like Storm saying, oh, we can't be divided. No, fucking dude, we are divided. There's two camps now, right? There's the good and the bad. There's the right and the wrong. That's it. We are divided. Bang. It is mad. It is really fucking mad. And at the minute, it's cold because it's people like, howdy, Craig lad. It's like people like kicking off. There's the odd riot. There's the odd protest. Shite on X. Memes. It's all of that at the minute, right? But that will only grow and grow and grow. And it has to end up being violent. Like, how can it not be? How can it not end up being absolute fucking chaos? Right? Because, like, in 3 years, and I don't want this to be a massive political show. I'm not a political show fella, right? But I love me politics now. Since COVID, I'm all in on politics, by the way. Right? In 3 years, there'll be a decision to make. And people will either choose either the left or they'll choose the right. And whichever one is chosen, doesn't matter which one, it will cause absolute fucking chaos. Like, it will be on the streets and it will be violent, without a doubt. We are in the fourth turning, and I genuinely believe in this, the cold civil war. There's a dude done a book on it called Jim Belcher. I might buy it because this has been a thing in the US for quite a while. Like the Republicans and the Democrats, that it's been obvious there. It's here now as well. So like it's and I put two pictures here of like people who are like pretty typical. The lefty fucking rainbow haired whatever and your skinheady dude. Put them in is typical avatars of the two factions, the left and the right. Good. Are we still there? Who's still there? If you see who's still there, you get 5 points. Give me a I'm still here. Give me a here, still here, hi, whatevs. And grab yourself 5 cheap points. Elaine gets 5 points. Richie's in the lead with another 5 points. Mr. P gets 5 points as well. So we've got Richie on 15. Kaz gets 5 points. We've got Elaine on 10. Mr. P on 10. Mark. I'm not giving Mark any points for some reason. Cat. Oh, Cat and Kaz. Be careful about that. Walk in the outdoors. Gets 5 points. Salmon nearly done for Flatliner. Gets 5 points as well. Nice one. I hope my old school boys are still there. Ian. Basti. Right? And Mark. Craig gets 5 points. Here with Reggie. Do I get 10? Oh, you're with Reggie. Nice one, Mark. No, you get 5 points. Oh, Mrs. Cumberbatch. Come on back. Mrs. Come on back. Becky. Who has done another. I mean, I'm not read it yet. I'm assuming. But she's done another amazing pub quiz for us tonight. So that was Cold War. I'm going to do a video on it. Right. The one thing I need to do is videos and shorts because, as I said, the streams will not be promoted to anybody at all. When I read about it on vidIQ, it was basically saying it'll never ever be put on like a front thing. People will never ever get a notification. People need to know you're here. Oh, there's a new Walk Kenny Outdoors tune in July. Oh, I'm not too sure about that. I don't like that. Boss T has been a bit poorly. He's nap. Oh, Boss T's having a nap. Jeez, oh. And they were filming right with Sammy. I know, Cat, they're always filming in Glasgow. Oh, Glasgow is always a film spot. They've done Spider-Man there last year. They've done the zombie one with Brad Pitt. There's always a film going on in Glasgow. Always. Wild. There's a new... I don't like the sound of a new... I don't like it, Kenny. Didn't like it, mate. I like the old one. More Kenny outdoors. I'll drink your beer. It's only for one video. That's good. Let's keep it to one video. Right then. James McAvoy. I know that I've recognised the name. Can't think of who he is. Right, we're going to do a review of Fury vs. All. Because fucking hell, it didn't have gone down. It did not have gone down. I mean, honestly, it's such a fucking circus. It is mad. It's a total circus. But honestly, God, it's so much fun. I really enjoyed Misfits. It was such a great evening. And it was beyond just like the boxing, right? Any film fans, Exposure Day is shite. Disclosure Day. Exposure Day. I will not listen to any bad vibes against Steven Spielberg's Disclosure Day because I really want it to be good. So, one of the things happened was that Tommy Fury is with a lady called Molly Meir off of the telly, and they released the name of their child during the fight, which is a wild way to do it. Here's Molly Meir coming into the arena here. That's Molly Meir. That's that's Tommy's missus, right? This happened. So this is mad, right? This is proper. So this was the fight I was most excited about. Beat the final boss, right? Versus Jordan McCann, who's like a criminal. Midas. What the hell was Midas? It was Midas. Oh, do you know what though? There's a cafe next to where I live called Midas Touch, and they do really good chicken curry and chips. That's one of my Saturday lunchtime meals. Sometimes a hangover meal. I'm like really hungover. The Midas Touch with a chicken curry and chips is a biggie for me.
Hungry in that ring.
Here's a look at it.
So this guy, he bit his ear. Jordan McCann bit his ear. How bad's that?
He should have been taking a point
wild.
for that. You know, a flagrant, obviously an intentional foul there. So
it was more. I think it was more an expression of affection.
I saw the ear.
Bit his ear. I mean, seriously, that's a obvious disqualification.
Into the ear from Jordan McCann, letting him know that this fourth and final round is going to be.
These two though, it was a wild one.
2 more minutes between these
I should
two.
give it that. See if I got the first round here. Honest to God, Misfits was fucking wild. Like, where's the first one? Right, here's the first round. Right, here's the first round. It was just swinging. Absolute swinging. So that guy, right, Jordan McCann, mate, he's a professional bully. He's a mank gangster, right? He's done time. He's just a nasty twat. He hit a fella called Big Stacks. He blindsided and punched him. He's an absolute dick. He's got these wild turkey teeth. He's just a dickhead. Veterans, he got paid 50 grand for 4 2-minute rounds with beat the final boss. There must be some massive money in Misfits. It really must be. Now, I'm going to come back to that actually. I've got to come back to that one. I'd like to come back to Lily Phillips. This was a fight. This was a good fight. So this lady was in the ring, She won as well. I can't remember her name, right? But this was her weigh-in, and she was really, really good as well. Actually, she had a really good fight. She battered her. I can't remember what she was called, but I enjoyed the weigh-in, as you can imagine. It's really good. I can't remember her name, but she had a fantastic weigh-in. That's all I need to say. Great weigh-in, well done. That was Misfits. Misfits is fucking crazy. It is absolutely crazy. This guy here, right? This guy, he lost, right, on a technicality, TKO, because he couldn't come out of his corner. Now they reckon that the other fella had Tiger Bomb. You know what Tiger Bomb is? He had Tiger Bomb on his chest, on his gloves. So Tiger Bomb really burns. So this fella went mental. Later, I don't know if you remember this one. He went absolutely mental. He was like smashed on the floor. And then when the fight was over, he'd done this charge. He charged them. And he's now said that he's never ever fighting Misfits again. Never ever fighting the Misfits again. Big John Fury, as always, right? Big John Fury came out at the end and was kicking off. And he was punching a wall with a picture of Carl Froch on.
Too long now. I saw you punching a Perspex picture on the wall the other day.
Where are you, Callaway and Froch? You can see I'm fucking ready to go, mate. Here, look here. Alright, I am.
Walls don't hit back. You're a fucking bully. Starting on Carl Frampton, starting on Steve Bunce. You headbutted the smallest man in the room at the USIC press conference. I'm ready to fight. You've called it on.
Make this fight between me and the coward, the embarrassment to Nottingham, Carl Froch.
I'm answering. I'm ready for you. Sign the fucking contract or shut the fuck up. So, John.
That's a wild one, that, like. So, that is a wild one. So, big John Fury, fighting man. Nobody harder from born from woman, right? It's been calling out Froch for ages. I'd punt. Do you know like Froch? You know I like Froch. I am a Froch fan. I do like him. His show is really, really good. But no. Oh, look at this. What do you think this ornate, beautiful bottle opener I'm getting? It's got a bottle opening things. It's got the wine corker. It's got the little knifey bit for the foil. What do you think? That's it's a beauty, isn't it? It's a beauty. It really is. I like that. And it's going in my Temu goblet. Oh, Critically Thinking and Drinking sent me a picture, right, of an insanely good goblet from Masters of the Universe. It is Grayskull. It's a goblet. Fucking wild. So Fury, right? Mine's a black plastic one. That's gorgeous. So Fury has been calling out Froch for 3 years after Froch was a bit critical of Tyson Fury's performance against like Wilder, right? But he's gone fucking crazy, right? And they've had back and forth with regards to money and contracts and trying to actually arrange it. But now apparently it's kind of like arranged. But as much as John Fury is a big bully and a big dick, I didn't like him. I do actually like him. I think he's fun. I think he's great for Misfits. But it'd be great to see him. But I don't want to see him getting ironed out. He's 61-year-old, man. Like, I didn't want to see John Fury in the ring getting ironed out. As much as he's making loads of noise, I didn't want to see him getting knocked out because I just think it looks really bad. Froch seems quite up for knocking him out because it's quite personal to him. But Froch is my age, right? He's 48. He's my age, and he's still in really good shape. And he takes Zapply. And you know what? I've bought some Zapply. I've bought 3 months of it, so I'm going to do a video on Zapply actually. T1 Zapply. Froch reckons it gets you proper hard. Big hard. We'll see. I guess I'll see. I don't want to see Froch ironing out a 61-year-old John Fury. I just think that looks really bad. Even for Misfits, nobody wants to see it. But it was a big, big part of the Misfits show last week. We're going to come to that later. I've got loads of Lily Phillips for good reason as well. Right, I'm going to get off that. Good reason for that. A fight will never happen, and I hope it doesn't, mate. I really hope it doesn't. It's a no-win for Froch. If he wins, he's beaten old man. If he loses, he'll never hear the end of it. Like, it's just, there's no reason to do it. There's no reason. There's absolutely no reason to do it. I hope it doesn't happen. I really do hope it doesn't happen. If it does happen, then here, listen, tune in 7 p.m. on Saturday. I'll be doing a watch-along, and we'll be fucking watching it. And we'll have beers, we'll have popcorn, we'll have peanuts, right? We'll have all of the stuff we had, but I'll not be falling into the same trap. We'll not have it up on the screen, right? We'll be doing something brand new. But hopefully, it doesn't happen, to be fair. Hopefully, it doesn't happen. But it was, honest to God, Misfits last weekend was so good. In fact, I enjoyed Misfits more than... I enjoyed it more than the normal big fights. Like, I enjoyed it more than like the big fights, to be fair. It was absolute circus. It was chaos. He might not. Just because he's 61 means not. He can hold his own. Then he can hold his own. I'm 57 and can still trounce some young'uns. Fucking hell. Kenny Outdoors has put himself in the ring. Kenny Outdoors has put himself in the ring for the Men Said Misfits fighting. Who we're going to put Kenny up against? So Kenny wants to be the first person in Men Said Misfits. Here, I've got a thingy in Misfits Fighting Club. Here we go. Right. Hey, tonight we've got Kenny. Oh, Kenny Outdoors is fighting Craig Johnson. It is going to be chaos. It is the Kamsky Geezers internal fighting, right? Kenny Outdoors versus Craig Johnson. I didn't even know why they're fighting, but they're going to get 2 beers each. That's how much we're paying. We pay a little bit here. Calm down, Kenny, lad. But Kenny's gone proper in. Kenny's gone in. Kenny wants to fight. Hey, I'm not saying, Kenny, I'm not saying that you're over the hill. I'm saying that no one wants to see, right? Oh, it's Craig and Colin, lad. Oh, Craig, are you a Colin, lad? Do you know what I mean? That's like, you might as well just be sticking the cup in fucking the pond. That's how level of Colin is. Fuck's sake. Do you know what I was thinking actually earlier on, before I got binned off of an X and I had other problems. But I thought, you know what would be really good, because I like me old school wrestling, right? I thought I could do, I'm still going to do this once I get my shit together. I'm going to do wrestling cards, right? Wrestling cards, and the Kamsky Geezers, obviously Craig, Kenny, and Big Steve, right? We'll have them as the Kamsky Geezers. Men Said Fighting Club, the Kamsky Geezers. I thought we'd have El Gringo, which is Kaz and Boss T, have their pictures done, right? We've got Mark, and we've got Ian, and we've got Becky. So Becky will be the manager. Do you know when you have like the lady managers, right? We'll have Becky as the lady manager. We've got Mark and Ian as well. And we'll have a team for them. Me and Kat. I think we've got to be the team. Oh, Racy lad. Howdy, Racy. Oh, Racy. Is this the first time you've been in? I think it might be. Another one of the Kamsky Geezers. Howdy. Thank you for jumping in, pal. Thank you for jumping in. So I thought about doing these AI old school wrestling cards, and then I got fucking cancelled, didn't I, on X, and I went elsewhere. So anyway, all I'm saying is Misfits, right? Misfits is so fucking great. It is just an absolute chaotic circus. It's so much fun. It's better than the real fights, and there's more content at the back of this, because the other thing that happened, which I'll come on to, right, is on here is Phil Foden. So Phil Foden, right, we'll get onto this, right. Phil Foden did not make the England team, but he did go to Misfits, and he went to Misfits and he ran into Lily Phillips, who is I get it is a championship level Bonnie Blue. If Bonnie Blue is the Premier League of being a Burke, Lily Phillips is in the promotion spot for championship, right? Phil Foden ran into some bother actually, so I've got some videos for that to do as well. So there's some of that. Anyway, I'm drinking. Is Kenny there? Kenny, I'm drinking Frobschlaffen. You'd rather fight Froch than I would not want to fight Froch. Froch would box your head off. I think Fury. John's a big man. He's a big man. Oh, here's 5 points. Here's 5 points up for the. This is for old. This is for the old lads, right? OG lads. This one. You're a big man, but you're out of shape. I do this for a job. Who said that? What movie was that from? I'll give you 10 points if you get that one. Actually, you're a big man, but you're out of shape. I do this for a job. I might get that last little bit wrong, right? But he's a big man, but he's out of shape, man. He's out of shape. Get up, lass. That's still going. Well done, Sutty. Sutty gets 10 points. It was Get Carter. Get Carter. Also, Sutty, right? I'll give you some Get Carter knowledge. I live right next to a place called Noses Point. Noses Point is a beach, right, where in the northeast where we had the mines, they would blast out a load of shite from the mines into the sea, and the beach turned black. And there, Noses Point and that beach, Blast Beach, is where in Get Carter, Michael Caine got hold of fucking, what do you call him? Alf Roberts, and shot him on the beach. It's also where Alien 3, where they land in Alien 3 on the prison planet. That's Blast Beach. I'm in Silky. Who's that? Race is in Silky. No fucking way. Race, you live in Silky? Fuck off. Race lives in Silky. No way, Race. You live in Silky? No way, Race. I'm from Silky. I'm from Silky. I live in Ryop. Oh, Race gets 100 points tonight for being a Silky lad. You live in... Why are you not here? You're not come round here then, dude, to do this. Race, what the fuck? I knew you must have been around here because Big Steve. Just behind Blind Lane. What do you mean by behind? Like George Street or actually behind Blind Lane? Race, you need to be round here, man. We need to do the race. I'm from Silky. Mr. P, you're not from Silky. You're from fucking somewhere else. Oh, Minor Gardens. You're down in Minard. I know where Minor Gardens is, pal. Fucking hell, race. You need to start coming around then. You need to start coming around the Men's Head show. I'm here. I'm like 2 minutes away, dude. I'm come pick you up. What's all that about? Fucking hell. Donny Dyer's show. Mr. Big Stuff was filmed at the end of my road. So Mark McQueen doesn't want to be left out on this chatter. Justin from work just finished 22. What do you do, right, for 22 hours? That is wild. 22 hour shift is wild. Right. The other thing I've got is Young Bob. Bob. Well done for everybody who got the Blackadder reference there. Oh yes, we do need to chat, right? Because I do want to expand the Men's Head show to be not just me, but have other people in it, right? Definitely. Oh, 12 hours. Andor was filmed at the end of my sister's street in Fleetwood. Andor? What? Off of Star Wars? Andor? Off of Star Wars? That is wild, Richie. Okay, you rumble me. Mr. P. I've rumbled Mr. P. Young Bob. I'll put the video on, right? So young Bob, right, is a young lad. He's only 17. I imagine when you were 17, like fucking hell, man. 17, such a young age. 17, such a young age. But he's kind of like a he's like a British Charlie Kirk. He's a young lad. He gets out. He debates people, right? He's Christian. He's quite far right, actually. When I start looking at him, he's pretty far right. I mean, I'm on the right, but young Bob is like fucking. He's like pretty far right. But regardless, right? Regardless of that, he just sat down. He wants to talk to people. Anybody, regardless of where you're far left, you're far right, you're far whatever, right? If you just want to talk and debate, then fucking good on you. That's what we need. We didn't need the violence. We need the chat. Anybody who can just chat, then fucking brilliant, right? Like absolutely brilliant, because then you expose yourself and your thoughts and your views. You might change your thoughts and your views with a bit of challenge, but he got fucking turned over by a group of absolute fucking rats. Honest to God, these are rats. They just fucking stormed him. He's 17-year-old. Nobody stepped in. Like fucking hell, it's so bad, right?
Oh shit! Oh my
He got braid. He got his shit stolen. You can hear everybody else like screaming, like laughing, like. Oh, such a mad culture we're in. It's so bad.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
So some of them I can kind of like forgive. And I'll be honest with you, right? I'll tell you who's real credit. You can't really see him there, but there's a lad there there's a black lad there with dreadlocks. I don't know if you can see him, right? He's just at the back. That lad there with dreadlocks there, right? He did have a debate with him, like a real aggressive debate. But he comes over and I make sure he's okay, as it should be. I see a lad. He's in his 50s, whatever. But he did the right thing, right? He didn't like him. They had a debate, but he comes over and makes sure he's all right. The rest are total fucking rats, man. Total rats. Total fucking rats. But he's a good man. He's a good man, that lad. But young Bob got fucking braid by rats. The thing is, this lad here, you can just see the back of. See him there? This lad here is a well-known lefty agitator, right? He's always everywhere on the left, grabbing people and getting them and doing shit. He's called something Ashby, and he's been arrested, and his face is fucking planted everywhere. He's from Manchester, and I hope that because of this, he cannot walk fucking anywhere unaided. I hope that he gets the same that he's been given. That's what it's all about, right? He's a lad. He's something Ashby. His face is fucking plastered everywhere. And he's one of these ones. He was doing the lefty version, getting up and saying shit. But I reckon every time he gets up now, he's gonna get a kicking. And I fucking hope he does. Fucking rat bastard. The rest of them are just it's not right. It's not. But they're just fucking stupid kids, right? But he knows better. And I hope he gets a regular fucking hiding in their eye. Anyway, that was what do you call it? Let's get off of X. That was my young Bob thing. Now I've also seen young Bob stand outside of a van saying neo-Nazis or cool or something. Oh, fucking hell, Bob. That's a bit wild. But you shouldn't be getting a kicking. You shouldn't be getting a kicking. Right, check this out. Fucking hell, this is the boy. So, look at that handsome bastard there. Midlife madness. GTA 6 is coming out, right? And it really is coming out. It's definitely coming out. They've just dropped the new front cover of what it's going to look like next week on the 25th, which I think is the Thursday. Yeah, next Thursday they're going to release the you can download, you can pre-order Grand Theft Auto 6. Now, when I was a kid, I was a gigantic gamer, and as I've getting older, I've drifted away from it. But when GTA 6 comes out, I will live my life, right? I've got limited success, all that. I will live it, right, through GTA 6. Right, I've got to shoot because I'm lifting and need a shower. Okay, dude, you take care. And Race, get in touch, right? I think we can do something special, dude. We can do something special together. When GTA 6 comes out, I will be living my life through that digital world, right? And initially I'm thinking, right, calling it midlife madness. That's what I'm thinking. But I will be wearing a Hawaiian shirt, and I will be playing through the missions and all that kind of stuff, and I will be doing brand new live streams on the game. It'll not be the Friday night. I'll always do this, right? But what we'll do is I'll start to do Grand Theft Auto gameplay. Me in the corner up here, right? Hawaiian shirt, few drinks, playing the game, and the rest will be gameplay. And I'm going to practice this weekend. I'm going to put something out this weekend on GTA 5. I'm going to start trying it. If you want to be in my GTA crew, right? The Men Said crew, you better get your application forms in. Get them in. Because it's going to be mega, mega, mega cool. Right? It is. It's going to be really, really crazy. Hit the like button, folks. Yes, Craig, thank you so much, dude. Like buttons will do good. This does not get pushed out at all, right? To anybody new, to be fair. I've read that on vidIQ. So, that was that. Whilst we're off. Oh, what went down? Fucking hell, what went down? What went down this week? Salmon was delicious. Was it flatliner? Nice, nice, nice. I like it. This week we had a few things went down. We had a crocodile attack. Phil Foden didn't make the England squad. He did make Lily Phillips's list. We had the kitchen nightmare. We had Man Barmer. And we had Count Dustbin Face. Right? So, I'm going to start with Croc Attack. I do have some I don't have the footage, right? And to be fair, fucking hell, you wouldn't want to fucking see it, to be fair. But Croc Attack is... Did you see yesterday? There was a fucking wild this. Yesterday, there was a place down south somewhere, right? Where... what's turned out to be somebody who has who's severely mentally disabled. Right? Norfolk, that's right. A man from North, but it came out apparently that he's severely mentally disabled. So it sounds as if it's somebody who's got a proper Harvey Price level lad, right? Is being out with his carer to the zoo, and for one reason or other, has decided to pick up a 3-year-old child and throw it into a crocodile enclosure. So this 3-year-old has then had to face the impact of the fall, but has then been attacked by crocodiles. One of the owners of the zoo has just dived in to save this kid, and apparently has saved the kid. The kid is in a critical condition but stable, but it's been attacked by... It's had the fall and it's been attacked by fucking crocodiles. Like, fucking hell. Like, now you do have Flatliner. I mean, you're the most intelligent of us all, right? So you probably know what this means, but we all get the thought of, fucking hell, what happens if I just throw somebody over the crocodile enclosure? What happens if I just stab somebody in the head? Like, we all get the thought. I sometimes get the thought and I think, fucking hell, I need to be careful, because that thought's really powerful. But you never act on it. But this is a disabled person who's like thrown a child over into the crocodile enclosure. Initially it was like 30-year-old, right? I honestly I do. Not the crocodile thing, but sometimes I do get there's a real fucking like phrase for it where you feel like you just want to push somebody over somewhere. Like it's in your head. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm part of the problem. But this dude, right, it came out as like 30-year-old in Norfolk, no description. Don't speculate. So we thought, all right, okay, fucking hell. Don't speculate. It's going to be an immigrant, an illegal immigrant on a paid-for day out to the zoo, throws a child over. But apparently it's might still be actually, but apparently it's a severely mentally disabled person. But you know what's really crazy? They've been granted bail because they can't be interviewed because they're so mentally disabled, and that's fine, right? I guess that's fine. You can't put them into the prison environment, but that person can never be outside again, right? This is where I might go a bit wild, but here, whatevs, fucking hell, whatevs. I've had half a bottle of whiskey and I've had half of a Flaubschliefen, and I did see it. I did post an X saying I'm going to say some crazy shit tonight. Even if you're like really, really like, mentally disabled, right? If it's in you to throw a child into a crocodile enclosure, right, you should never ever be allowed outside again. Maybe it's not in prison because prison won't serve you and they can't deal with that, but you should be in some kind of mental facility where you never ever ever leave. Ever. Not like 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, you never leave. If you are so mental that you'd pick up a 3-year-old child and throw them into a crocodile enclosure, you should never ever see the light ever again. Do you know what I mean? Well, maybe you can like a local garden or whatever. Maybe you can do some colouring in. But like, it's a yeah. I guess that's probably the best way to say it. Sooty. Like a secure hospital. Like you never ever go outside again. Never. Like there's not like, oh well, we'll go out and facilitate this to the zoo. No. You're in this building for life, forever. That's what needs to happen, and I hope that does. But like fucking hell, imagine being out with your little kid on a zoo trip and some fucking like Harvey Price rolls around and just fucking launches your little kid into a crocodile enclosure. Fucking hell, that is the wildest shit ever. Absolute fucking wildest shit ever. I've got videos of that. I've not got videos of that, but I've got videos of this. There is the horrified witnesses left in tears after toddler thrown into a crocodile pit by a mentally disabled man and left critically after being rescued by zoo owners. And that is the on the right hand side. That's the enclosure. I don't know whether that's the alligator on the left. I don't know what the alligator's been fucking targeted for. Similar happened a few years ago when a bloke threw a kid over a balcony at the Tate Gallery. Seems like a load of bullshit. It takes some intellect to abduct a child. I don't think the child was abducted. I think the child was like picked up and just thrown. Like yeeted. I think it was just like a yeet event. Massive secure Nutter Hospital south of Edinburgh. Looks like a concentration camp. Well, fucking hell. Crocodile tears. Breaking. Man arrested after toddler ended up in a crocodile. Imagine a little 3-year-old being thrown into that. Look at that. Fucking hell. Like, that is fucking, honest to God, it's one of the worst things ever. Wasn't that performance art? Which one? The crocodile one or the Tate Gallery? What? Like, how fucking awful is that? Total awful. And this is the Sky News were all over it, obviously. Sky News get across it. Fucking Sky fucking News. Elon Musk about aliens. We went past Elon, haven't we? Right, we're gonna close this bit down because this is the next bit. So the next one, oh fuck, I didn't mean to do that. The next one is Kitchen Nightmare. I'm gonna talk about Kitchen Nightmare. So if you've been watching the World Cup, right, like this is what I mean. I'm gonna say some shit that probably I shouldn't say, but there really genuinely is. I'm not a massive football fan, right? I used to be a really big football fan. I used to get all the Southern games at Roker Park. I was a big football fan. I've been to watching all of like the World Cups and Euros in the town. I've been a bit teary when England didn't make it. All that, right? I've done all that, right? I'm not big on football now, right? I didn't really give a care. I'm more into boxing and motorsports where I'm at. But there is this trend over the last few years. DEI, right? I'm going to say some bad shit now, actually. Like some stuff that will get me sacked. But there is this trend where it's the men's football game and you have to have like 50% of women commenting on it, right? Now, I didn't really give a fuck because I'm watching the football. I make my own judgment on the football. The pre, the post, and the in-between analysis, I didn't really listen to any of it. That's the time when I fuck off, right? I just watch the football, right? And I make my own determination. But ITV and BBC, they always insist, right, on having these teams there. And for some reason, like, they do insist in bringing in, like, a load of women. And, like, it's not like women can't, like, it's not as if, like, women can't do good football analysis. But I'll tell you now, right? I'll tell you now. They can't do it. The best analytical woman on football is not going to be in the top 10 of the best men. It's just not going to be. It's like really is a man thing, right? So sorry, Kat, Becky, Kaz, Elaine, if you're still there, right? It's not that women can't do it, but they're not going to be doing it as good as men. And when they're brought in to do it instead of men, they're forced in because of DEI. But what is wild is this is really, really wild because they had this lass in, and I took the piss because I thought it was the lass off of This Country. I didn't know who she is, but actually she's actually really like kind of a prevalent female coach because she's the coach of the US football team, and I didn't get that, to be fair, right? I didn't know who she was. Whatevs. But the had her doing it, like, in a fucking kitchen.
ITV.
Right. So listen, right. So I'm saying I think there's 1,000 men more accomplished, right, to talk about football tactics in the men's game than she is. But fair dues, right? They put her in. I don't give a fuck. I didn't listen. Like, I didn't listen. For the 15 minutes in between the halves, I can do something else. But they put her in. But they put her in, and they've put her in the kitchen, which is fucking really mad. It's proper mad that they've put her in a kitchen. I mean, it's funny as fuck, but it's mad. Like, they did not mean, right? They did not mean to be offensive. I'm sure they did not. But
A
this
series of
is
mean memes and
crazy.
cruel AI edits on social media.
When teams are going player for player, is that the spare player is often the goalkeeper. So if balls are passed backwards to Pickford as they have, and the opponent looks to double press, then balls can be bounced at and back to the spare player. I thought he was spot on. And I always say to teams, particularly with Tuchel's teams, to be good out of possession, you have to be in position during possession.
Emma Hayes delivered her tactical.
I thought it was mad. I thought it was funny. To be fair, like, I mean, football, right? Genuinely, football is a really good game for women. If I'm honest with you, I'm going to upset some of the lads here, but football is not the most masculine of sports, right? At the end, And I've loved football, but it's not the most masculine of sports. Like, fuck that. In the end, like, you don't put a masculinity in sport, then like it's like boxing, MMA, like motorsports. In motorsport, right? You can fucking die every single corner. You can die. Football's a good one for women. It really is. So it's not as if she couldn't be like really good at it, but there's no way that she's in the top 10,000 people in the country who can talk about football. She ain't. Like, you can just go to the pub and just your regular Joe who's watched football his entire life knows more about it than this lady. Anyway, I thought it was fun because all the memes about her being. But ITV put her in a kitchen. A fucking kitchen. Mad. Absolute fucking mad. Right. Oh, I'm feeling a bit pissed now. I'm feeling pissed. Right, and so we've done Kitchen Nightmare, we've done Croc Attack. What time is it? We've got to get through a fight, and we've got to do Becky. Is Becky even still there? Becky, are you still there? We're going to do Phil Foden. So, Phil Foden, right? She's won the WPL about 7 times with Chelsea, hasn't she? Do you know what? I have no idea who she is. Like, and that's not like it's not a. But what is the Women's Premier League? To be fair, do you know what? With the Women's Premier League, in all honesty, as well, what's really shit about the Women's Premier League is. So I'm from Sunderland, right? Sunderland was one of the best teams in the Women's Premier League. About 10 years ago, they were one of the top teams. But because it wasn't one of the attractive locations, when they came to do the structure, they were just cut out. Like, we had like 3 or 4 people in the England squad, and so fuck the Women's Premier League. It's a corrupt structure. To be fair, they had to have all of the like Manchester, London teams, and Sunderland was just pushed out because it wasn't an attractive location. All about location. Although we had the best academy, because Sunderland's got a really good academy, and we had like 3 or 4 England players in it, so they can fuck off actually. Phil Foden, right? So Mrs. Cumberbatch still there. Yes, so Phil Foden didn't make it. I don't know why. Like, to be fair, Phil Foden's really, really good. He should have made it in the England squad, but he didn't. So what did he do instead? Well, instead he went to Misfits, didn't he? He got himself over to the Misfits, and whilst in Misfits, he got himself into not trouble, but here he is here, right? Lily Phillips. That's Phil Foden's missus is saying no, get away to Lily Phillips. So Lily Phillips is the erotic adult entertainer. She comes over to try to get into Phil Foden. That's what she tries to do. And she also, where is she at? She's also, so I mean, last week we talked about we call it Bonnie Blue, but here she is here, right?
In the hits, I kept turning away and something had happened. No clue. Fighting's not my forte. Usually sucking dick is.
I really feel as if like she's a porn star, right? I feel as if her soul is more corrupted than Bonnie Blue's, even though Bonnie Blue's done a lot more. I feel as if she's a try-hard.
To fight someone on Misfits, who would it be?
Oh, I'm a lover, not a fighter. I've got to be honest.
I feel she's more of a, is Phil Foden here coming in? He ain't got nothing else to do. She's off to Misfits. He looks like a little kid, doesn't he? He looks like your kid.
Have a good night.
Enjoy, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey, fucking hell, man. Hey, look at him. Fucking hell.
Main event?
Main event, Tommy, to do it, round 3.
Is that who you're here to watch? Or
no, just everyone in general, to be fair, yeah. Just to have a good night.
Wow, Phil Foden. That's Phil Foden. But did make us think a bit about Lily Phillips.
isn't.
It's the Lily
Let's
Phillips.
talk about
Hey,
it.
yeah.
I'm what you would call
He's got a
a
boyfriend.
obnoxious actress, and so I crack people for work essentially. Whereas my boyfriend has a regular schmegular job, and so if he was to crack other people, it would purely be for pleasure. There's the difference when I do it, it is for my work. Of course, it's also for pleasure. I do get paid to do it, so it is a job. My boyfriend knew this when going into a relationship with me, and he was very happy with them terms. You see, my heart belongs to him, and I'm very loyal to him, and he knows that. He's an extremely secure man, and I think you do have to be if you are to date an adult worker. Because I'm not saying it's easy, and I'm not even sure I would do it, because I think in my nature I'm a little bit jealous. And I've always said as well, I will never quit this job for a partner, because
Her boyfriend, right? That fella there. I think I've got another video. He was here, right? He was here as well.
Close up to it, you were working.
Yeah, I think I'd have to have a bit of stint off work. Just,
Yeah.
you know, I can't. We need to make sure it's yours. So imagine if it came out and
I'm
it's
jealous.
half black.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
It's not it, is it?
no, that'd be awful.
I'd still look after it.
Oh, I know you would. I feel like you can be the best dad. I feel like you'd be a really good
No, you
dad.
can't. No, you don't.
Would you want us
recognise
to have a
porn
DNA
stars.
test when we have a baby?
I feel like it depends.
If I'm still working
If
on
you
that?
if held close up to it, you were working.
Yeah, I think I'd have to have a bit of stint off work. Just,
Yeah.
you know, I can't. We need to make sure it's yours. So imagine if it came out and
I'm
it's
jealous.
half black. Yeah.
Oh, it's so fucking. It's just so like. It's so horrid, isn't it? It's just so fucking hard. Could I date a porn star? Like, nah. Like, the thought. Just the thought of like. I don't know. There's something like. I'm not into porn. First of all, right, I'm not a watcher of it. I never, ever watch it. Ever. I never, ever have. I've seen it. I genuinely never watch it. But to go out with somebody who does that, there's nothing sacred. That is clearly the sacred act, isn't it? I'm not religious, but that is the sacred act. If you don't have that, then what do you have? I don't understand what they have. Do you know what I mean? Mark definitely watches it. Mark, I don't believe Mark. Right, Mark is a fucking. Mark's got two screens on at the minute. Right, he's got this on. He's got porn on. Right, so fuck that. Right, she's not, but not even pretty. Oh, she's. I think she's nice. She is pretty. But most lasses are just lasses. 99% lasses are just lasses. All of them are just lasses. All lads are just lads, isn't there? I don't know. I'm not a religious person, but I do think that is a sacred act. If you just give that away to anyone, for money, it is the fucking. It's just the worst. Why would you want to be anywhere near her? Or any of them? I didn't get it. I really fucking didn't get it. I really fucking didn't get it. Nah, there's no way I'd be anywhere near a porn star or ex-porn star or anything like it. Some things are special, aren't there? And I think that I do think that's kind of a more of a special act. I don't know, fucking hell. What the fuck do I know? Just imagine how's your daughter doing? Oh, does she have a job? I just fucking blowjob. My second screen is just composing DMs for it, I'm sure, Mark. I'm sure. Yup, you're right, mate. So, anyway, Phil Foden was. What time's it? 34. We'll have to get in the fights. My old boss talks about shaving his wife. Fucking what the fuck? Nothing is sacred anymore by design. It's sacred, like you say. I'm also not religious. It's just obvious. It is obvious, isn't it? I think it's obvious. Weird behaviour. Shaving his. Here, I'll tell you what, right? I know of a lass. She's actually dead now, so I shouldn't really speak of her. But anyway, I'm going to speak about her because it's true. Right, I'll not say the name, but I know a lass. She was right into me, and I was like, I didn't have any of it. She ended up with a lad. They got married, they had kids, and he would regularly do like parties at his house and let people bang her and like watch, and he was right into that. Like, and I knew her from previously, and some people are just fucking into some fucking wild shit. Some people are just into some wild shit, but I do think like it's about a connection, isn't it? It's about a true connection, and it's about like sharing like vulnerabilities. Fuck. Yeah, listen, let's not get in there. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, so let's get back into fucking this. Phil Foden's a dickhead. Let's get this one. Count fucking Dustbin Face. This is fucking brilliant, right? So today it was the Makerfield. No, yesterday it was the Makerfield. Fucking, what do you call it? By-election, right? And this is just fucking amazing. Like, this is so fucking great, actually, right? So it was Makerfield, right? And in Makerfield, you have like the Monster Looney Raven Party. But there's this lad called Count Dustbin Face. And he's better than all of the fucking... Listen to this. He is sharper. He's better than all of the actual politicians. Remember that fucking... That lass who was on Question Time for the Greens. They give her a platform. She got only 300 votes. Watch this.
Ah. Oh, right. Okay.
You want to talk to me?
Yeah, go on then.
Go on then.
Right,
Back to the nation.
Who are you?
My name. What kind of journalist is this? You don't know? Have a look.
I've got my list here.
Burnham.
No, I realise that. Oh, you're Count Binface, yeah?
There you go. You did go to journalism school. Excellent. Yes, I.
A long time ago.
I beg your pardon?
I said a long time ago.
Yeah. Oh well, I wouldn't have known.
Why are you standing in this election? Just a stunt?
It's A, because it's happening. B, I was at a loose end. C, because I believe elected mayors should serve out their terms before they're eligible to stand for Parliament.
Oh, you've made a sensible serious political point there.
Now that is fucking awesome, right? So you've got a dude, right? It says like a dude like me, right? Who's taking the piss but knows what he's talking about, right? So he's took there a really serious political point there that really swung this daft cunt.
Well, no, you're supposed to be impartial, mate. So let me carry on.
Let's go back, let's go at that, right?
It's A, because it's happening. B, I was at a loose end. C, because I believe elected mayors should serve out their terms before they're eligible to stand for Parliament.
Oh, you've made a sensible serious political point there.
Well, no, you're supposed to be impartial, mate. So let me carry on. I'm going to rephrase the traffic lights on Liverpool Road. I'll price cap Wigan kebabs at £2. I'll make cyclists who disobey the highway code have to ride unicycles instead. And I will turn HS2 into FFS1 and reroute it.
Not going to swear, are you?
No, I'm perfectly... Although we are past the watershed, but don't worry, I'm a...
No, we don't want you swearing, please.
I promise I won't. I'm a good boy. And no, but I'm going to reroute it through rail executives' homes. I'm going to build at least one affordable house. I mean, I could go on. What's Andy said he's going to do?
Oh, he said lots he's going to do, and he changes his mind from time to time. But anyway, are you going to save your deposit? Probably not.
No, in a word. But if I could beat the Tories or the Lib Dems, that would be quite funny.
Yeah, I suppose they wouldn't find it very funny, though, would they? How many votes do you think you're going to get?
Well, I'd be happy with one.
Do you live in the constituency?
I do tonight.
Well, it sounds like you don't.
What, do you?
No, of course not. I don't live here, no.
So why should I?
Well, a lot of candidates like to boast that they're local. You're obviously not too concerned about that.
Well, I'm looking at the putative Prime Minister, Nigel Farage. He spends more time in America than in Clacton. So why should...
You don't think Mr. Burnham's the putative Prime Minister, then?
Well, they both putatas, that they will be the next PM. But I think at least Andy feels like he's slightly local to the area. But that's something. If I was to win...
He used to be the MP for Leeds, just not very far from here.
Exactly. If I win, I swear...
That's not going to happen.
Well, exactly. So I'm going to say, I swear I'll move to Makerfield if I win.
Okay, all right. I'm sure they'll all be delighted. Well, I'm sure there's other people who want to interview you. Thank you for talking to Sky News.
It's my pleasure. Well interviewed. Well done.
How did he not get more votes than fucking Andy Burnham? Like, what the fuck? He should have had, honestly, twice the vote. Who the fuck is voting for Andy Burnham over Count fucking Binface? Who wild's that? I would honestly, and you know this, I would be campaigning for fucking Count Binface. He's great. He's more sensible than anybody. Like, it's wild, isn't it? It's fucking wild. He was amazing. He was so good. I really enjoyed Count Binface. He's a good guy. Right. We've done Croc Attack, Kitchen Nightmare, Phil Ford and Count Binface. We're going to do one quick one. Man Barmer. So last week, right, it was on Sunday. I've not even watched it yet, all of it. It was the Freedom 250. So it's been 250 years since the US were free from Britain. And because of that, they put on a massive UFC fight on the lawn of the White House, right? And what's fucking crazy is that this lad here, right? He's came out of nowhere for me. I know he's quite fit. He's ranked number 4 in the heavyweight world. To me, I've not really gotten in. I've really fell out of love with UFC over the last year. I've really fell out of love with it. I just don't fucking like it. But he's in. He's.
On your mama. And lastly, Michelle Obama is a man. Am I right, America? Ladies and gentlemen.
So the whole Michelle Obama is a man has come back out again. Fucking mad. Michelle Obama is a man. That is cropped back up once more. And if I can find it, I did post a really good video about that. But I'll have to go and find it. So the whole Michelle Obama is a man has came back up. It's wild, isn't it? It's mad how it always comes round. Michelle Obama is a man. I don't think she is. I think Michelle is a Michelle, right? I do think Michelle is a Michelle. But this is funny. This is fucking funny.
Who hates white people the most? Who was born in America? Who went to P. Diddy freak-offs? Who hates white people the most? Who gives better head? Who has STD? Who drowned the chef? Who hates America? Who has a bigger penis? Who was born in America? Who went to P. Diddy?
It's a good one. Right, guys. Right, so we're into the final route now. We're going to do the fights. We're going to have I've got a good fight for you tonight. Actually, Ford versus Chevy on Redneck Brawl. We are then going to go into Becky's quiz, and then we're going to end the night. And then I'm going to ask you if you can to watch over the weekend. I'm going to start doing my GTA gaming streams. Get myself ready, because once November comes around, November 19th comes around, I'll be living my life in Vice City. That's where I'll be. Right, so it is the MSFC. Right. We've got the full screen. Here it is. Let's get rid of that thing. Remember, time to vote. We've got two big fighters. We've got Sparkplug versus Sauce Boss. Like Mark McQueen's going straight in with blue. He doesn't know who it is, but Mark McQueen is in with blue. Remember, Mark is a legendary legendary picker of fighting.
We got Sparkplug versus Sauce Boss.
We've got 5'9",
Sparkplug is
250
the one that
pound
had them
versus
damn
5'11".
bifocals
Red.
on, and he's got them on
Keep
now.
mine
The
open for
goggles. He's got
GTA
some
5.
damn
Enjoy the
see-through
Forza 1. You
view
did a
goggles,
while back.
X-ray vision.
He ain't fight with them on, is he?
I don't
Oh,
think he
did
can.
you watch? Oh, well, stop.
Well, his hat-
Did you watch the Forza one I did? Oh man, I've got a proper rig. So Richie, I used to do right. I used to do before I'd done the Men's Head show. I did a thing called Digital Car Culture, which was actually quite big. It was all about car games. I've got a rig. I used to do streams. I used to do shows. I used to do all of it. It was really cool, but I just ran out of steam. And I did do one or two Forza ones. So also, like you watched it. Thank you so much for watching that. So I did do them. So thank you so much, mate. That's fucking amazing. Richie fucking watched one of my Forza ones. Brilliant. Cheers, dude. Right, red or blue? Red or blue?
Hats on his head too. He's gonna take them off.
Okay, good deal. Good
Yeah,
deal.
you can't fight with glasses on. Remember
Sauce
Mace,
Boss.
Big Mace?
I don't
He's
know who
blind
Red
as
is.
a fucking bat.
Right.
They had to,
Red's
yeah,
in.
he fucking.
Let's go with
Fuck,
it, baby.
Red's in. I don't know who Red is.
Doing no dick sucking in the air routine.
Yeah, classic move.
Classic.
Who's Mark said blue? So red.
Classic.
So red's a smart choice. Red.
He's a Chevy man.
Has blue got no hands?
That motherfucker's good at changing starters, I bet.
Yeah. Yeah.
He hates tailgates that work.
Oh, Sauce Boss.
Fuck
That's
door
blue.
latches, he
Sauce
said.
Boss
He
is
wants to
blue.
drive a Chevy.
We got Sauce Boss versus what's
true.
red called again?
That good
Yeah.
deal.
Come on,
They
blue.
got certain
Here we go.
things
So
that always
who the
work,
fuck
man.
knows, man? These rednecks, fucking rednecks. What's this? The fucking hell! Get off that. I probably been banned again. I gotta tell you what though.
Every time.
Credits to YouTube.
Oh, they get a little hate,
YouTube
get a
just
little
gave me a
hate.
warning last week.
Texas versus Oklahoma.
Banders.
Texas in the red corner. Oklahoma in the
Right
blue.
then, so we got blue versus red.
Like we said, you open your eyes and motherfuckers start filling
Got
up.
a few on blue.
Like
War
that.
Kenny,
say
Alien's
something
gone
ago.
blue.
About 4
Got
or
a
5,
few.
10,
Looking
everybody
around.
Blue.
shoulder
This
to
is
shoulder,
like redneck misfits in
Got a
it.
loose strap.
I quite fancy red actually.
There we go, son.
Oh, actually, I don't know. Maybe it's blue.
Where's the other one?
Oh, here we
Number
go.
3,
They come
1
out
minute
with
rounds.
gloves.
Oh, he's a lefty.
Oh, no.
Oh, fuck!
Oh, my
Fucking hell,
God.
jeez, oh.
They don't know the rules.
Red is
No,
on it.
When someone goes to the
Red
campus,
is
they're supposed to
fucking
stop.
on it.
Not jump on
Mark,
They
the
don't know that.
Marcus.
Oh, no,
The
we just
Marcus
got told. He just
continues.
didn't give a fuck.
I can't. I'll be
Bro, look
voting
at
red
him. He's
now.
hungry.
Oh, he just got him.
After that knockout, I'll be voting red. But fucking hell. Jeez,
Bro,
oh,
he
He
Mark.
got punched right in the fucking
Chris said, let's
nose.
see how it works out.
Shit. Okay.
Fucking hell, look
Oh, he
at
got,
them.
they
They didn't
trying
know
to
what they're
dirty box
doing.
now.
This is the
Tackle
thing, like,
ref.
even in like in Misfits,
he's doing
right?
a damn good job
You've got people like
refereeing
big
shit, though. He's
stacks,
stopping it, making
like
it fly.
big
I love it.
lads.
I love
Like they look
Man, these
impressive.
boys are hugging.
Can't throw a punch.
They hugging and
Bro,
Can't defend the
bro,
chin.
what are y'all-
Can't
come
fight at all.
on, baby.
It's mad. Like the percentage of people that actually
chill with it,
fight
you
is
know?
so
He
low.
said that
It's wild.
motherfucker just made my nose bleed. I'm about to call my mama, motherfucker.
how dare you make me bleed my own
Well,
blood?
He said
That's
I
a
had something
10-9
that
for
you
red.
hit me in the mouth.
There's probably
is
a little
10-9
headbutt
red.
going
That's
on in there.
10-9.
Digging
Y'all
his
got
head
it,
in.
Red.
baby. Y'all got it, son. Keep
Let's
fighting.
see. Here's a replay.
Keep fighting.
I mean, blue went
He got
down
him good. He
fucking
knocked him
real
off his
quick.
damn feet.
That is
did,
that is
dude.
definitely a
But
knockdown.
that's
That's
the
definitely
only
knockdown.
good
You can't.
punch that's happened.
Oh, look
Right.
at
The rest of them,
pink
they've been
pants.
hugging and
Pinky
slapping their
pants.
backs.
Oh,
Right
jeez,
out of
so.
the gate.
Dude, she
Y'all
is.
like it?
That's your type, huh? Well, we just found the injuries type.
Bro, I just seen your old lady staring a hole through the back of your head.
Oh, 100. That's why I'm looking
Cat,
at
we'll
you.
have to get you in
Right
as
through
a
the back
ring
of your
girl for
motherfucking ass head.
That's why
the
I'm
Men
looking
Said
at you.
Fighting
She
Club.
went through your head, right
I've
into
got
her
cat
ass.
in.
Right into the
Cat
butt.
in.
Right into the ass.
That's
Jeez,
right.
so she's good.
Yeah, I just put my head down.
Y'all go support Andrew's comedy.
Yeah.
Hey,
and Andrew ain't the only one on tour. I'm on tour right now, and we're hitting all the west of America, middle America, and the east
Here we go,
coast.
number 2.
Go to overtimemusic.com to get your tickets. Road to go, baby.
Right, red versus blue.
Oh my! Oh
He's
my!
bleeding
Oh
like
my! Hey!
Red's got more in it.
Don't break.
Hey!
I think I got a little blood on
I think you got blood on you, man.
You got. He done coughed a herpes.
They're clean, right?
Come on, Red.
Oh shit!
Oh shit, Red.
Hey, look, he
Oh,
got
blue,
his
go on,
jab.
Blue's. Blue's having a go.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Mark's
Yeah,
blue.
good.
I think so. I felt something. It might have been sweat.
Mark, why do you always pick
yeah.
blue?
I just know
Is that
he's
do you like little blue
Oh,
pills? You
They-
always
they
pick
at
blue.
least HIV
Oh,
and
Red's
hepatitis
most
B
got
and C negative.
Mark
Yeah.
always just goes blue, 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 blue,
And I
blue.
only make A's.
You know he's bagging them
Hey,
little
hey,
blue
hey!
ones?
Oh,
Little
if he
blue
would have
ones?
caught with that motherfucking straight left,
Oh,
if he would have caught with that left, it'd have been night motherfucking
Yeah.
night.
It's like watching
I think
two
that's a 10-10.
bulldozers
They're
fight
just
each other.
pushing.
Hey.
Who can push who?
Bro, they're fighting hard though.
Yes, they are.
I think that's a 10-10.
Fuck yeah, they are. Both of them.
them's in here
I'm
fighting
giving that
like a
10-10.
motherfucker.
Clean him up.
Blue did all right there,
This is
actually.
like your uncle
Some
that
people
you
might
always
give
feel
blue
good
the
when you go out
round.
of town
Not too
with.
sure, but that's a 10-10.
Get you in trouble.
Oh, here we
You know
go.
he's
Who's this?
about it at least.
Who's this little
He may
minx?
not win every time, but they're gonna talk about it tomorrow.
Yeah. They'll know.
They got.
They know he's gonna fight.
He gonna do some pros. Some
I think
private property damage.
actually, Mark, that's probably the thing. I've bought Zapply.
She's
Oh, she
very
likes
pretty.
fried chicken.
I've been getting loads
that's
and loads
my-
and
that's my
loads
speed
of
right there.
That girl
ads
ain't no goddamn
for
fried
Zapply,
food.
Zapply,
Look at that.
Zapply. Gets you hard, does all that. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll buy it.
Everybody's got
Yeah.
their thing. People like legs.
Do you know
some
what?
People like
I
smiles.
bought
People that eat chicken.
and
I
it
like that.
was
never knew you wanted to
rejected
fuck me.
on
I like
my
that line
card.
down the back.
Like, what's this?
Oh, yeah,
But they
yeah,
still
yeah.
processed
They
it.
got that
So
little
I'm getting
divot all the
3
way
months
down,
of
you know.
Zapply.
She's got little
It's like
tattoos
100
all the way
quid.
down there.
I'll get it for
You
free.
see it?
With the little dimples
It's like
at
a
the
little
top of
skate
the
ramp.
hip.
Yeah, like a little skate ramp.
Yeah.
But
Bro, I'm
who
gonna
gets
get us
blue
some
pills?
fingerboards now.
Here we go,
That's
here we
for
go.
next week, actually.
Last and final round.
Oh my God, boys, let's go with it, son. Oh
Do
my
any of the
God.
boys
a lot
buy
of
blue
headbutts.
pills?
Yeah, a lot of push.
That's what we need to talk
Hey, y'all,
about.
we've got
Actually,
to
Look, he's trying to
that's
tackle the
next week's.
motherfucker here.
Let's fucking
Don't
go.
do that, please. Don't do that.
Stand up and fight.
Hey, we've had them fall plumb out on top of the table.
Yes, that's
before,
why we-
son.
This
That's
is
why
a
we're
close
paranoid.
one. Mark might get the
Yeah,
win.
he's just pushing, man.
Let's fucking go.
I don't want.
I think the first round is like.
Y'all, we got excited.
I think the
We
first
forgot
round's
they
been
got
a
'em
clear
up there,
round.
too, now.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Here we go. Now they throwing. Now they bumping. That boy done got. He done got.
I think the
fucking
first
suntan
round, the
beat
clear
in
round,
him.
the
Some lady
knockdown.
is screaming
From a
back
hug.
there.
Probably
like he got
gives
strawberry
Red the
glaze
win.
on.
Yeah, buddy.
That's
That
a
boy been
wild one,
grabbed
like, to be
on.
We
fair.
ain't done yet. Let's
Absolute
go.
fucking wild fight.
Oh my damn. 10
I
seconds,
think one of the
boys.
shittest fights I've seen.
10 seconds, baby.
Oh, they
This is
can't
like, this
get
is
a fucking word
Misfits
worth
level,
saying.
isn't it?
They
This is what
breathe.
happens.
Go, baby, go.
Like, this
They're
is
wheezing
fucking what
right
happens.
Get him, baby, get him.
Redneck
Bro, they're
Brawl.
doing it to him.
We didn't know it again.
Grab him by the
Two fatties.
yeah.
I don't know who's won that. I'd say that Red won. Overall, Blue probably did more. If
See,
it wasn't
he had
for
enough
the
energy to do that hump
knockdown,
right there.
He
He
had
should have
referee
spit it
just
in the
before you
ring.
made
Not-
He could have at
the
least
back
held on for
position.
another 2 minutes.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll get this. We'll get this result,
Yeah, I
right?
ain't doing no hip
And then
thrust.
we'll talk about Viagra.
That's right.
That's probably, to be fair, for lads
So
of
that
our age, right? The
was
Viagra
Spark
question
Plug
is
and
probably a
Sauce
good one
That was
for the
good.
magazine.
That's ironic because Sauce Balls had a lot of sauce coming
Because
from
like, who
him.
uses
That was
it?
good.
Yeah.
Balls of
A lot of that.
Who
lot of
uses
that
it?
red
I've
sauce,
had
red
Viagra once, right? And I'm quite susceptible
They
to stuff,
nasty
and my
coming
heart
out.
rate went through the
They
fucking
Nasty,
roof, right?
nasty.
And
I want to see that one boy that brought
I
that
walked on
Texas
the block,
flag with him.
like with a hard on,
I guess D
but
Nasty's better than
I thought I was
Nasty
going to
D,
die because of a heart
Yeah.
attack.
you know?
This was like 15 years ago, 20 years ago. Oh, Red won.
Hey,
He
Red
won
won.
that fight for just strictly on that knockdown.
hey, that's 2 for Texas right out the gate.
I'm not
Remember
surprised.
The first one we did, it was just clearly West Virginia just schmammered.
Viagra works well, eh? Yeah, Red one. Viagra's a fucking thing, innit? It's like I've only ever had it once, and it was like It was like 15 years ago, and I thought I was having a heart attack because it fucking pushes increase your heart rate as well, doesn't it? I thought I was having a heart attack, and I had to go for a walk around the block. I remember having to do that in this flat that I had, and I had a hard on as well. But I had to have a walk around the block with this hard on. I was like, "Fucking, I'm gonna die. Need some fresh air." So it's not something for me. I just like worked as in like kind of like like fucking brilliant. Get a big hard on. Nah, it didn't. For me, it was like fucking a raging hard on, right? And also a fucking panic attack. It was like a combo. Panic attack, hard on, not good. Not good at all. Fucking hell. The panic attack hard on is one of the worst combos ever. I should try again. I need a reason for it though. I've got no reason to use it. That's a problem. Jeez, oh. Right. We're going to do Becky. We're not going to be lucky enough to do Becky. But what we are going to do is Becky's quiz. That's what I meant. We're going to do Becky's quiz. That's what I meant, obviously. Right? We aren't lucky enough. Is Becky even still there? She might have bounced. Right? I have testosterone. It's really good for women in their later years. Well, I've started taking just today that Testo 1. The thing that called Froch is like on about Zappy, all that kind of shite. I've started taking that idea, so let's see how let's see how hard I get off of that. Next week I'll report back on how many hard-ons I have and volume. I'll do a report on it. I'll do a video on Zappy's hard-ons. I'll call it that, actually. I'll write it down, Zappy's hard-ons. I'll do a video called Zappy's hard-ons. I'll tell you if it makes us hard all the time. That'd be good. Right, so it's time for Becky's quiz. So get yourself hard for this. Becky's quiz. Right, so first of all, right, and then I'm going to get myself a pizza or something and go in bed. Film, right? Adam and the Ants. Film. Which of his films did Steven Spielberg refuse to accept a salary for? Didn't know this one. Which of his films did Steven Spielberg refuse to accept a salary for? What was the first live-action Disney princess remake? What was the first live-action Disney princess remake? Now remember, don't answer these until the end. We'll come back for the answers. Becky does a really, really good fucking quiz. In sport, which countries won the most World Cups? Which countries won the most World Cups? Fucking this is a really good one. How many Grand Slam single titles did Roger Federer win during his career? How many Grand Slam single titles did Roger Federer win during his career? I could have had a good guess close to it, but I don't think I would have gotten it right. In TV, what two-word phrase used by Del Boy in Only Fools and Horses entered the Oxford English Dictionary in 2003? That's fucking great, that one. Well done, Becky. What two-word phrase used by Del Boy in Only Fools and Horses entered the Oxford English Dictionary in 2003? That's wild. In the opening sequence of The Simpsons, which character is scanned at the supermarket checkout? I already get that one straight away. In the opening sequence of The Simpsons, which character is scanned at the supermarket checkout? Adverts. Which beer brand ended their ads with the slogan, reassuringly expensive? I would never get that. Which beer brand ended their ads with the slogan, reassuringly expensive. Adverts for which car feature the characters Nicole and Papa. You remember them? That was all that. Nicole, Papa. Which adverts for which car featured the characters Nicole and Papa? I think I'll get that one. And then music. Which musician and TV presenter was an original member of the band Squeeze? Never get that. Which musician and TV presenter was an original member of the band Squeeze? And the last one in music. What year was the original Live Aid? What year was the original Live Aid? Can you see it once again? Becky does some fucking great quizzes. Like, these are so good. Well done, Becky. Everybody give Becky a round of applause, a clap. Give Becky something. So good. Honest to God. I used to do these with EI and they were so shit. I'd be reading them and like, what the fuck is even this question? And then the question would be like, that's not even real. Becky does a great job, so well done, Becky. Right, so pizza, chips, garlic sauce. So, I'd give Becky the clap. Instead of Ian, Mark, somebody probably Ian and Mark. Here we go then. So, film. Which of his films did Steven Spielberg refuse to accept a salary? This is a wild one. Which film did Steven Spielberg refuse to accept a salary for? Whoa! Well done. Schindler's. Mark is straight up there with Schindler's. Well done, dude. Fucking hell. Well done. Raiders, not Schindler's. What was the first live-action Disney princess remake? Did it be using fucking AI and Google and Grok and shit? Right, remember this is a fucking pub quiz. What was the first live-action Disney princess remake? Beauty and the Beast. E.T. It wasn't. I would never pick this one. I think I would have done Beauty and the Beast. Schindler's. Schindler's this wasn't. Rapunzel wasn't that. It was Cinderella. Is that real? Becky, you have to. Is that real? I can't remember. A live action Cinderella. Don't remember that one. Which country's won the most World Cups? Which country has won the most World Cups? Brazil, Germany, Brazil. Any others? Brazil, Germany, Brazil. Any Italy's? Anybody got Italy? Anybody got Italy in them? Welcome in. It was Brazil. Well done for your Brazils. How many Grand Slam single titles did Roger Federer win during his career? How many Grand Slam single titles did Roger Federer win? He won a lot. 22 is close. 3? No. 47 million. That's far too many. 22 is close. Federer. Remember, Federer is one of the best that ever was. It's a hard one. That's a proper blue pillar. This one, hard one. Oh, what Kenny with 21. So close. So close. It was 20. If you said 19, 20, 21, 22, I'll give you it because that is so close. So close. What? This is. You'll not get this. What 2-word phrase used by Del Boy, right, in Only Fools and Horses entered the Oxford English Dictionary in 2003? You plonks would be a good one. You plonker. That would have been a fucking great one, actually. Why is that's not right? But it should have been plonker. You plonker. That should have been. I feel sorry that you've got that wrong. It's not right. But that is so good. What else did he say? What? Think again. What else did he say? You plonker. And he said something else. When he was happy, he said something. Nah, you plonker. Wasn't you plonker? Nah. That should have been. That should have been. Nah, when he was happy. That's when he was like unhappy with somebody. When he was Hey! Lovely jubbly. Well done, lovely jubblies. Lovely jubblies. That's it. That's exactly it. In the opening sequence of The Simpsons, which character is scanned at the supermarket checkout? Who gets... I need a piss. I desperately need a piss. Actually, I need to go for a piss now. Apologies. I thought I could have held that in for a few minutes to get to the end of the show, but the piss was starting to come out. So sorry. Maggie's right. It was Maggie. Long piss. It was a bigger piss than I expected. I thought I just needed a little piss, but it was like a couple of litres. Apologies. Right. Ah, critically thinking and drinking is in the house. Thank you so much, dude. You're catching me at my most vulnerable, dude. 62 followers. Right, it was Maggie. Advert. Which beer brand ended their ads with the slogan reassuringly expensive? Which beer brand ended their ads with the slogan reassuringly expensive? No, I didn't wash my hands, Ian. That's how it was so quick. Stella. I wouldn't have get that one. Stella, you're right. Aye, Stella. It was Stella. Adverts for which car featured the characters Nicole and Papa? That's old, isn't it? Was Nicole not like really fucking hot and all? Like Nicole was she like a hot, slim, a brunette, a French, a dirty lass. I think she was pretty hot, Nicole. We'll have to check that out. It wasn't Thierry Henry. It was Renault Clio. It was. And finally, music. Which musician and TV presenter was an original member of the band Squeeze? Fucking, I'm never getting this. Jules Holland, well done. Walk any outdoors. I'll answer your questions. Well done, Jules Holland. Mr. P gets it as well. Really, would never have got that. Jules Holland. I would never get that. Never get that. The last one then. What year was the original Live Aid? What year was the original Live Aid? Now, all that money from Live Aid went to fucking criminals, actually. Do you know that? Seeing your tanker reminds me I need to order the Castle Grayskull one. That Castle Grayskull one is fucking wild. We should all have a tankard, but the Castle Grayskull one is special, man. Special. I mentioned it earlier on, actually. It was 1985. Well done, 1985. So, guys, well done for Becky's quiz. So then, Let me see. Points wise, tell me how many points you've got. Be honest. Be truthful. Right? Be honest and be true. Right? The winner tonight gets a £5 Amazon voucher. Right? That £5 voucher is you look on Amazon for something that costs £5 or less. Right? Actually, fuck it. £10 or less. Right? You pick something on Amazon for £10 or less. You tell me what it is. You send me the link. I'll buy it. And it goes on the shelf. Like when Mark McQueen won. And he bought us this. Just for you. That's what Mark McQueen got us. You got £10 worth there, right? So, who's got what? Elaine, you got 12 points. There's only 10 questions. That can be fucking true. Mark McQueen gets 6 points. That puts Mark on 16 points in the lead. Sooty. Fucking hell, how pissed. Did I give you 10 points for some reason, Sooty? It looks like I give you 10 points for something. I can't think of why. But put you on 15 points anyway. That's behind Mark. Who else we got? Walk in the outdoors. Where's my man Kenny? Elaine, Mr. P, Mark. Kenny 5 points. He gets another 6. It's only 11. That's still Mark. 7 this week is from Ian. I think Mark's in the lead. 2 in the quiz, 10 earlier. Leon had 10, yeah, you got 10. You got 2 in the quiz, 12. Mark's going to be our champ. This week, our champion of the week. Of the points I give out during the session and on the quiz, our champion this week is Mark McQueen. The artist formerly known as Mark McQueen. Mark McQueen gets 10 points to spend on Amazon. Alright? He'll send me the links, I'll buy the items, and I will present the items this next week on the show. Whatever those items are, they could be I don't know, dildos and whatever he wants, right? Whatever he wants, I'll have to present them, and then they'll find their way on the shelf. Well done to Mark McQueen. Well done, everyone. Becky, thank you so much for the quiz. What a great quiz. What a great quiz. Oh, yeah, do you know what? I forgot to put the points on for the boxing. That's why. That's why you won. I forgot to put everybody's points on for boxing. Doesn't matter, right? You've won. That's the way it is, right? That's the way it is. Guys, I love you so much. I love you so much. Friday nights, a lot of drinks, right? And having a stupid fucking laugh about the shite that's happened this week is so important to me. It's I can't tell you. And I love the fact that you keep on turning up every single fucking week when the algorithm will not push this out. Please, if you can, if you've got any friends, right, who would like this, please share it. I know it's like us, right? I know it's like us, and therefore it's just us. You have to be like a certain type. But please, if you can help me share this, it'd be great. I am going to be doing other stuff. I'll be doing videos. I'll be doing other streams. I'm going to be doing shorts to try to grab them. But the Friday night beers session is the cornerstone of Men Said. Even when I've been cancelled from X, I've been deleted from TikTok, I've been whatevered, right? I'm still here. I love the game. That's why, bruh. Right? Thanks for being you, brother. Cheers, Crit. Me and Crit, we love the game, right? You can beat us down, right? You can push us back. You can do whatever, but we love the game. We'll always be here. Don't care what the score is. Doesn't matter what the score is. I love the game, and I love you all. Peace out. I'm back tomorrow. Fucking hell, I'm doing Grand Theft Auto 5 tomorrow. Right, I love yous. Right. Peace! We are here for the game! Yeah, boy!
Watch the Men Said Show, hosted by the one and only, super sexy